was awesome. It's so good to see all of you. And a special thank you to the kind gentleman who welcomed me to this community this morning. It was very sweet. I love a slow spring, a leisurely spring, a gentle, slow unfurling of color as we emerge from cold, stark grays, browns, whites of winter. I love the kind of spring where you can almost see life bursting from day to day, from morning to night, sometimes even from hour to hour. Yesterday was like that. I especially love walking in spring. For spring walks, to me, have their own special kind of magic. The magic of life, of sound, of color, smell, touch. The magic, the miracle that is earth. I watch and listen for changes, subtle or drastic. Each one so welcome after February monotony. I even have my own personal checklist of noticing. It begins in the forest. Frisky squirrels and their chittery mating rituals. They start in early February or even January, gathering messy clumps of leathery brown leaves for nest building, chasing partners up and around and across trees. It is also in the forest that I begin to notice Earth's first new greens, gold, per Robert Frost, spindly stalks of plants whose names I do not know, hardy little things pushing up through the snow and litter, arching themselves toward the starlight that is our sun. As daylight continues to lengthen and strengthen, I look to the trees and shrubs, both native and landscaped. I find hope in their early budding branches, their flowers, subtle or bold, witch hazel cherries, magnolias and service berries, invasive pears and native dogwood, forsythia and rhododendron. Each one a treat for the eyes, food for the soul. I watch and listen for birds, the hardy year-long residents, cardinals and chickadees, blue jays, nuthatches, woodpeckers, waterfowl, geese, even those white pelicans. Magnificent bald eagles with their enormous eyries and powerful fish-catching talons, the summer birds, finches and robins, herons and sandhill cranes, hawks, falcons, hummingbirds, orioles. We begin our yearly, somewhat half-hearted attempts at weed abatement. We neaten our garden, buy flowers too early. We open our windows, put up our screens, don lighter clothing, catch up with neighbors, clean the roadsides, and celebrate Earth Day. At home, my husband's fishing boat usurps his car's spot in our garage, and I breathe a tad more easily. For life can be hard. These past few years have been particularly difficult, politically, environmentally, pandemically, violently, locally, globally. It feels sometimes like we're stepping backwards, like we've lost compassion and tolerance. Our small steps toward a better, more humane world seem oh so fragile, so easily lost. Civility and conversation, respect, replaced by name-calling, aggression, and F. Biden billboards. But I shall not dwell on fear today. For today, in the midst of a Michigan spring, I choose to dwell in hope. I choose to nurture compassion and caring, rich dialogue, courage, and connection. I choose this way in spite of the news, in spite of the vulgarity, in spite of violence and prejudice, in spite of hate. I choose this way because I must, because life is precious and short. And it is because of the strength of community together that we can forge a kinder, more hopeful world for our children and grandchildren, for their children and grandchildren, and for generations beyond. For our global family, both here at home and throughout this blue dot on which we live. Namaste.